Hi, my name is Melinda Colettis, my husband Phil Griffin. Together we're Professor Chef and we teach you how to play with your food. So today's Meatless Monday. So we're going to be making a greens and quinoa pie. Now quinoa, a lot of people mistake this for a grain. It is actually a seed. It is a member of the Swiss chard family. It's protein packed, but it is a little bit calorie dense. A quarter cup does have about 180 calories, but you're also getting about 6 grams of protein. So we're gonna make this pie. Go ahead.
Okay, let me see the quinoa.
Oh.
So the quinoa we're using tonight is a combination of colors. We have red, black, and white in here, mixture-wise. Actually, the really best place to get quinoa is a place called Whole Foods in the bulk aisle. You can buy quinoa loose that way. It's a nice place to get quinoa. We like the color. It doesn't do anything to the flavor, but it does add to it. When we pre-cook quinoa, we toasted it in a dry saute pan, and then we add 2 cups of liquid to every cup of quinoa. So it's what they call a 2-to-1 ratio, just like rice.
Right. We
use vegetable stock. We saved all our vegetable scraps. We made a vegetable stock, strained it, and that's what we used to make the quinoa. So when we were putting this class on, somebody had, I think somebody had texted me a message or something, and they said, "Oh, good, I don't like quinoa. It doesn't taste like anything." It doesn't taste like anything because you're probably cooking it in water. Cook it in a vegetable broth or a chicken broth or a mushroom broth, whatever. It gives it a little bit extra flavor. And don't forget to salt. So the quinoa has been pre-cooked.
So Sarah, can you get a tight shot on this? Mm-hmm. If you see here, they kind of look like a little curly Q comes out of it. That's when you know it's done. Usually we simmer this for about 15 minutes to get that looking like that.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to be adding onions and spinach to the quinoa. So I'm going to dice the onion. I would not recommend doing this at home, but I've been able to keep up with the pan most of the time, so we should be all right.
So
1 and 2.
So we always use 2 to 1. 2 olive oil to 1 canola oil. So whatever measurement you are, we always use 2 to 1.
A little bit of red onion. This is a sweet onion. We're going to throw that in also.
The reason that we don't use straight olive oil is because we can get a little bit of a higher smoke point if we add canola. We do not use vegetable oil because when we are teaching our cooking classes, sometimes vegetable oil has soybeans, which is an allergen.
Right. Now we're going to let the onions brown up. Get a nice caramelization on them. When you're sauteing at a high temperature, you got to make sure you have something to cool the pan down with, and normally it's a liquid. The liquid we're going to use today to cool down the saute pan is actually going to be the spinach.
And we are using baby spinach. We like baby spinach because we're lazy. If you were using regular spinach, you would have to take up the vein or the stem in that. This requires a little bit more preparation. This is dumping dough, and he's all about dumping and going.
Right. You can see, but these onions got a nice caramelization to it, a nice deep brown color to it. It's going to add nice deep flavor to it.
And we're using a light cast iron pan that is cast iron, but it's very, very light, and we love it.
Okay. And the spinach goes.
When you are cooking with cast iron, you actually are getting more iron in your diet because thanks a lot. It's trying to kill me. It actually adds iron to the food.
So now we're just taking the stuff that's on the bottom, moving it to the top, and we're wilting it down. Alright, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We're going to add some quinoa. We are cooking this right away. Normally you would never want to add hot to cold, but because we're cooking it right away, we're good to go. Don't lose any flavors. Got to get everything out of there.
You're killing me with the beeping. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. I
Okay,
do it on
thank
purpose.
you. Yeah, I know you do. It's wonderful working with your spouse.
So 3 eggs go in here. Again, always crack an egg on a flat surface. Going to put them away from the spinach because if it's a little bit too hot, we don't want to cook it.
The reason we crack the eggs on a flat surface is salmonella in this country lives on both the inside and the outside of the egg. We're the only country in the world that washes our eggs or puts them through a chemical bath. Even our organic eggs are put through a chemical bath. When that happens, when the chicken lays an egg, it puts something called a bloom on the outside of the egg. Think of it like saran wrap, okay? It's protecting what's inside, it's keeping the germs outside, and an eggshell is porous. So we take off that saran wrap when we put them through through the chemical bath. It's actually forcing the salmonella that's on the outside of the egg inside, and that's why we have to keep them refrigerated, because germs and bacteria love to grow where it's dark, warm, and moist.
Okay. Add the goat cheese.
We're using goat cheese because that's what we had. Feta cheese would work. Ricotta salata, that would work, right?
Yeah, that would work. I love cheese, so we're going to top this with a little bit of Parmesan also. I don't know if that's in the recipe. And I added
It's not, but
I added 3 eggs because we're making a bigger batch.
our pie dish is rather deep, so we want a little bit.
Okay, so the only thing I got to remember to do, I do it always at the end, is always put my salt and pepper in.
And what kind of salt do you use?
Kosher salt. Yeah, all right. In kosher, is a grind, is not a type of salt. You can have kosher sea salt. And the reason why I like using kosher salt is I can feel it in my fingertips, and I know how much I put in. A little bit of ground black pepper. You can add a lot of other things to this. This has got what they call a nice mouthfeel texture to it.
I mean, we're using spinach today, but kale, arugula. No, I know, kale.
I'll do arugula, but I won't
You
do
do
kale.
arugula?
I like, arugula, the roquette.
Rucchetta.
Yeah.
What do you think? You're Italian?
And it goes. Put it all out.
Grazie.
Gonna put some Parmesan cheese over the top. I like putting Parmesan cheese over the top because it's gonna do 2 things for me. It's gonna add a little bit of saltiness, and it's gonna help crisp it up and add some color to it. If you wanted to make this,
go ahead.
you wanted to make this vegan, all right, we have to keep the cheese out.
And
for
the eggs.
egg, we have used something called liquid
No,
aqua.
aquafaba, which is the liquid inside from a can of chickpeas. It works okay,
We
but
found with the next time we do it,
we're
this
going to
way,
use a little bit of
chickpea flour.
chickpeas flour just to give it a little bit more bulk.
In the oven, 450 for 20 minutes.
450. So we never ever put anything in the oven at less than 425, unless it's creme brulee or we're baking cookies or a cake. Everything 425 and above.
And 20 minutes later, voila, finito. All right, I like using the aluminum pie tins.
He doesn't get the whole, you're not supposed to use aluminum.
Got that from my.
I haven't gotten that far with him yet.
That's from my grandmother.
If this was left in the fridge to kind of harden up and then you would warm it up, it stays together a lot better. It's going to kind of come apart because we just made this.
Yeah, it's still nice and warm. And there we go.
That's a little messy, but it's delicious.
And this is a great dish to take with you for lunch. Because it does sit up in the refrigerator well.
Oh, wait. You know who we need here? Mario. Right? Let's do Mario. April 1st is coming. There may be another surprise. We'll see you tomorrow night. What are we doing?
Tomorrow night is no knead bread.
And we may have some special guests.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you tomorrow at 5.